I'm Gustav Parker Hibbett, and I'm reading my poem Orientation. Orientation. First night of my semester in Kyoto, forests of power cables, triangular stop signs, dinner at a restaurant off a small street, off a main street, off another street, fancy hotel paid for by the school. I folded myself into a bathtub. Everyone had gone out for a drink somewhere, but I, tired, gathering myself, warm inside with the spirit of setting out alone, I stayed. I'd come a day early for the cheaper flight, kept myself in a B&B in Osaka, gyudon dinner, navigated up that day to meet everyone, Japanese deft enough to get directions, chat a couple times, arrive clothed in another language, in a brand new city like a winter hiker cloaked in snow, proud at least of having what it took to sail the world alone, not ready yet to talk and drink and shed the self I'd proved, mainly to myself, could handle what came, if it ever came to that, if I found myself straining in some ocean's steady moon-swept depths. I stayed. With a book, I rolled myself, folded, in the only tub that had ever let me feel small, storm-drenched, shivering out of nestling, safe now in a loving palm. While my classmates drank and bonded, shared the stories of their cross-the-planet journeys, edamame and beer, and the thrilling splash of cannonballing into something new, I stayed. Candle in the window, in the night, in some imagined storm, I floated in the story of my book. Phone speaker music somehow cavernous like a film scene, I sampled in the delights of frozen time, suspended. The bathtub porcelain, clean in the way only hotel bathtubs can be, deep and new and safe, and here I was, an Icarus at the cusp of flying, ambition and the satisfaction of successful independence in my blood like melted gold, wet in the rain of the great big out there, chest full of assurance that I'd find the home I'd always wanted, make it somewhere out here in the waves, drunk on the setting out, this brand new bath that had me held, stars light pocketed in night's enormous bed. I filled myself to bursting with the knowledge that I'd find a person with a love like this someday.